I really hate open world invasions. So most of the time I spawn into Liurnia, I generally just sever out at this point. I've been playing too long and just nothing interesting ever happens. But on the spur of the moment, I decided, hey, I'll play this one through. I'm bored. So, starting off with a group of three, I'm being a nuisance and just, throwing fire coils. Guy comes at me with a great shield, swap to the great hammer, break the guard, Misericord riposte, and one shot. I'm running the Dex Faith build I posted a couple of days ago. So that just leaves two. Just spamming projectiles. Which is a big reason that I hate overworld invasions. You barely get any cover. Got smart there a second ago and checked behind me. Otherwise, I probably would have just walked right off that ledge. They don't look like they have a lot of poise, so switch to a twin blade. With projectile spam, I realized that I could probably do better with the Erdtree Great Shield. So switch to that and Mesmer Soldier Spear, which is just a fun weapon to play with. It's got the Tree Spear R2 on it, and you can infuse it with whatever Ashes of War you want. So I didn't realize at this point I didn't have the weight required for it and was fat rolling. So I'll swap armor sets real quick. And now I am out of healing flasks because I make poor decisions. They keep coming close to the edge, and I wanted to get them caught in the Zamora Curve Sword, Ash of War. But it didn't seem like it reached up that high, so I switched to Radon's and go to pull them off the ledge. One goes down the ledge, and the second one goes down the ledge. And now I have the high ground. Swap to the bolted Grand Sax. Did not mean to fall off of that, but what can you do? Swap back to the Erdtree Great Shield and Mesmer Soldier Spear. Use Blessings Boon since I'm out of flasks and dipping into my rotten meat dumplings. Then swap to Mesmer Spear, so it's got the essentially like a Smith script R2 on it where you can toss the spear. Doesn't do a ton of damage, but it can hurt. So I just start annoying them with that. I don't want to pressure too much since I'm out of flasks and just have the Blessings Boon HP regen going. At this point, I'm really just hoping that they waste some FP. Use a heal from afar to heal up the little bit of damage I'd taken. And he's resummoning his buddy. And we are back to just spamming more ranged things with no cover. So again, heal from afar. Really annoying in the arena, but super useful in invasions. It's quicker than Lord's Heal. It's a little bit cheaper, I think. And it heals for about as much. So since Great Shield Guy's back, Great Hammer comes back out again, just hoping he gets brave and I can one-shot him again. Pop the bubble. So Vike's Ash of War, if they don't free aim it, is a super easy backstab, but he's got his two buddies there just kind of hanging out, so I can't pressure. I'll switch to the Great Bow. Again, just trying to annoy him into aggressing. Once again, I really hate open world invasions. Pop a Starlight Shard. The Loaning Branch is going to give you FP back quicker, but you get the sleep build up. So what I normally do is, if they're near me like this, I use a Starlight Shard. If I'm still trying to find them and just want to regen the FP, I'll use a Loaning Branch, since I know I'll be able to sleep bolus. At this point, I'm really just throwing whatever I have at them. Hefty Rot Pots are coming out. So they really refuse to come at me unless it's more than one of them. And as soon as one gets by himself, he retreats right back to the group. Insanely annoying. So I finally end up rotting one of them. He ends up healing it, I think. Or he just keeps flasking until it wears off. But in situations like this, every little bit of damage helps. But Blessing's Boon back on. At this point, I'm just running away, trying to find something I can use for cover. Hopefully some enemies that can help me out a little bit. Can heal from afar, get some HP back. Immediately lose the HP because I don't pay attention. More ranged Ash of War spam. And if they're not going to pressure, I've got HP regen up. I don't particularly want to pressure either. Hit him with a Rot Pot. And he retreats back to the group. Get a little bit of cover. Pop a Meat Dumpling. So I figured there'd be more enemies in this little barricade in Liurnia that they'd end up killing. So I'd get HP back with Taker's cameo. But they really just refuse to aggress by themselves. Once again, just trying to annoy them at this point. He finally breaks a little bit, and the Royal Knight's Resolve Great Hammer just kills him outright. So now I can be a little bit more aggressive, because two people's infinitely easier to manage than three. The Phantom uses his Physic, so I'm trying to pop his bubble. And back to the Mesmer Spear. Simply so I can use a free ranged attack myself. Use another rotten meat dumpling. It's a general rule in invasions. You want to stay as high of health as you can because you can get blindered so quickly. Hyper armor through that. And start retreating again since I'm low on health. Pop the heal from a Foreign Blessings boon to start getting health back. And they are running. It's kind of useful for me in this situation that they were cowards, because if they had pressured me there, I probably would have lost. Switch to the Pata with Crag Blade, so if the Phantom blocks it, it's a free guard break, which he does. And there's the Phantom down. Now I finally have the host alone. Realize I'm out of FP for the Golden Parry. Wanted to parry him, but don't think I ended up... Yeah, I didn't end up parrying him. Decided to just rush him down with a Twin Blade. And I had the Bulgo Talisman on so I could tank the second spear hit. This one I actually got hate mail for, which makes sense when you see the guy's name. So once again, starting off, just buffing up. One weapon I didn't show in the video that's super useful, it's in my inventory, is Lada's Light Greatsword. It's essentially a law regression if any of the little spears hit. So it just removed all of his body and aura buffs. I think he ended up popping the Black Flame Protection after, so he has that on, but Black Flame Protection's been nerfed into the ground. So wanted to take him out, but the host has a Smith script weapon, which is, again, super annoying out in the open. It's a ranged projectile. So I keep getting the Phantom down to low health, but he never, like, the host always saves him right at the last second. There I was hoping to pressure him into a backstab. And I get a ranged projectile, because this game is a cover shooter. Wanted the backstab, but he's too latent, so poke. I'm starting to get annoyed with the Smith script weapon, so I take out the Captain America shield and just start spamming it, because once again, I am annoyed. Wanted that backstab, but missed. Not sure what he was aiming at, but okay. Wanted to backstab him, but don't really get the chance. And just start spamming the Smith script shield, because it's annoying as hell. Not something I like to use, but it is an option. Can start spamming fire coils at this point because they track really well. And the host has annoyed me all to hell. I mentioned I really hate open world invasions for this exact reason. I was hoping to go in there for cover, but apparently you're blocked out of it while there's an invader present. Wanted the indoor backstab, but I can never focus on any of them while I'm getting spammed with a Great Hammer. I really should have given up on backstabbing them, but sometimes I just get stuck in a mode. Didn't realize I was out of FP there. Super close to dying, so it's one of the rare invasions I end up swapping or using America's Blessing because I refuse to lose. So at this point I know he's going to do the running poke. Luckily, there's one PvE enemy in this entire world. He dies super quick, but it gives me a chance to reset. Poke. And I finally kill the Phantom. And then the host lasts less than a minute. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, open world invasions, terrible. You never get any cover, there's no PvE. And this is what always ends up happening when I stick around. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the host dying after all this time. Thanks. Bye.